Fight the war with the actual intro song. How do you think about that? Oh yeah, there goes those sirens kind of fading away into the distance. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Arvanauts, to a late Thursday night cast, and I hope you all enjoyed the soft music that you had requested before my song. What's up, everyone? It's good to see you guys. Fight the wolves. What's up, Burner? Good to see you guys. I hope everybody is doing well. I apologize that I'm late, but as I said, as I told you all before, I was going to be late because I was doing a talk tonight at Nyack College, which was a lot of fun. Had a bunch of people, not a huge like crowd, but it was probably like 19, 20 people, mostly students who were there to ask some questions about writing and fantasy and science fiction and all that kind of good stuff. So that was nice. It's a nice warm up for when I get to do the same thing for 151,000 people tomorrow, because I'm going to Comic-Con tomorrow to be part of the podcasting panel there. And from what everyone tells me, it is nuts. Like, it's just crazy go nuts. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. It should be crazy, but I'm looking forward to it. So good times are ahead. First of all, let me say hi to everybody. I hope everyone is doing well, and remind you guys how to help the stream. Exclamation point CTT will allow you to tweet out the stream. Exclamation point Steam Group to get you over to the Arvanauts Steam Group. Exclamation point ArvTube to get you over to my YouTube channel. And of course, exclamation point ArvTreon to get you to the Patreon, currently sitting at $235. The hope is that we can keep getting that up there. If we get it up to $250, then I'll be able to do a marathon session next month of either Zelda, Castlevania, Metroid, or possibly Gran Turismo. In all likelihoods, though, it's going to be Zelda, I would guess. Probably Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and Link to the Past, probably. But in any case, that's what I'd like to do. If you're able to support the Patreon, that would be very much welcomed. And, of course, you can get some lovely things over there for yourself as well over at the Patreon. As for us, we're going to continue with Alpha Protocol tonight, day 5. I will not, in all likelihood, be streaming tomorrow for my, sometimes I do an extra cast, especially if I'm late, but tomorrow is going to be this, and it's going to be, tomorrow rather is going to be Comic-Con, and then afterwards I have I'm going to be having a party, hanging out with the Penguin editors and people like that, so I probably have to go to that. So not likely I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, especially because the following day I am going to a football game, and then I'm coming back from that, and I have some grading and writing to do, and then tomorrow night, Saturday night, is the character creation stream for the new pen and paper D&D stream. So starring such notables as King Foom, as Series Runner, as Optic Nerve Productions, as John Helfers, as Sod, as Rob from Game Crashers. And I feel like I'm missing... Oh, and as KL Satobo, of course. So that's happening on Saturday night. So make sure you were there for some D&D pen and paper hype. It's conceivable I might be able to stream on Sunday because of Columbus Day. I have Columbus Day off. We'll see how much grading and writing I'm able to get done over the weekend, but that might be possible. But that's the deal that we're looking at. So I hope that sounds enjoyable to you and that you guys will be checking out the stream. Next Tuesday, of course, will be episode 3 of Pen and Pixels on the Good Old Games channel, and then back over here to continue Alpha Protocol. When Alpha Protocol is finished, by the way, we have a couple things to do. Number one, I have a session of Golden Sun that I've got to get in, thanks to Patreon, the chat's Patreon vote on the same. I have a couple of Fighting Fantasy game sessions to do, and then I have on October 29th, which is a Thursday, I will probably, in all likelihood, have the Our Vocalists, round 2 of the Our Vocalists, starting with the game that I'm going to be playing after Alpha Protocol, and that is the second Phoenix Wright game. So if you've been waiting for me to go back to Phoenix Wright, here is your chance. I will be playing that after Alpha Protocol, and I'm going to get the R vocalists and set them loose on that game. So that's what we're looking at the end of the month. So that's what we're looking at over the next few weeks. Before I head over to get rid of my my picture and turn on my webcam, let me say hi to everybody who's here to start out the stream. What's going on, Zcat? Hello, Wolf Boy. What's up, The Smart Cookie? What's going on, Strike Ninja? Hello, Red Lear. What's up, Poltergeist? What's up, Mercurius? What's up, King Foom? What's up, Foom? What's up, Atero? Hello, Acclimative. What is up to my awesome mods? What's going on, Thorg? What's up, Shadowed? What's up, Law? Hello, Kale Satobo. What's up, Kilobyte? Hello, Dragon Spear. What's going on, Demiser? Hello, Backburner. And what is up, Apples? Good to see everybody. I hope everyone is well, and yeah, so good stuff. All right, let me get rid of this. And let me turn on this. There we go. I have left on, by the way. I hope you guys like the look. I have left on today my outfit. This is the outfit I was wearing, although not the tie. I wanted to do it, but it's just too freaking hot in this office. But this is my vintage tie that I was wearing with this outfit. This is what I was chatting with the kids about. So that was fun times. And yeah. And I have a few people actually that might be stopping by that podcasting panel tomorrow, apparently, because there's a bunch of people who have tickets to this thing. They say that it's nuts how many people go to this Comic-Con. It is the largest one in North America now, and they it had over 100. They had about 151,000 last year. They expect to come close to or even break that this year. So we will see if that's the case, but that should be fun times. We will see if that's the case. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well, and yeah. Let's kick it into high gear. You told Rob to go? Yeah, actually, I got a text from Rob. So he may be hanging out there. He better find out when your panel is. Yeah, he texted me. I let him know. I let him know what time. So if anyone is in the New York area, tomorrow at 5:15 Eastern, that is when my panel is. And yes, I'm going to go up there, and then I'm gonna present them. Because we don't have the Icarus things yet, I do have a bunch of my cards. So I got cards right there. See, they got my name on them. All nice and spiffy. See? That's me. So I got cards to give out. And then I'll tell them that Icarus is coming soon. Because that's true. So anyway, hope all's well with everybody. And yeah, day 5 of Alpha Protocol. We have just gotten to Rome. And so it is time to test out some of the missions in Rome and see what this is all about. And kind of forge forward. So with... you didn't get Icarus pages. Nope. Ron, well, I don't want to get into the details, but he apologized to me is what I'll say. He messed up the dates. So, nope. No, I did not. And I can't say more in public company. That's all. Here are some of your Icarus. Ooh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Awesome. That's the Icarus for the video game, people. Check that out. Am I a doctor? I am a doctor. I have a PhD. Will the panel be broadcast on Twitch or anywhere else? It's not going to be broadcast on Twitch, at least not my Twitch channel. I will record it on audio, which I always do, but I have no idea what their regulations are as far as like, I mean, I may post it on my website, but as far as like a live rebroadcast, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't allow that. That's at least not through them. They run a tight ship over there. So yeah, so I don't. Unfortunately, there's nothing much I can do about that. Hold on, I gotta fix my webcam, which is causing me grief. Check 2. I guess it's not bad. Yeah, so. No code for you. Everyone call you Master Dragon Spear? I have a master's too. Can I call myself Master Doctor? It's like Martin Luther King was Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King. The Honorable Dr. Reverend. That's what I need is more titles. I think that would work out great. Dr. Master Arvin Eleron. By the way, I told some of the people in the class about my Twitch channel, and they all knew about it and immediately all took down the address. And they were like, where? He's like, I can't wait to check it out. So we may see some people pop in here from my channel. Yes, Master Dr. Arvin thing. PS4 is getting a price cut tomorrow to $350. What's up, Recruit? How you doing, man? That's interesting. You know, I played around with the idea of trading in my Xbox 360 and my PS3 for a PS4. But if I was going to do that, I mean, towards it, obviously. If I was going to do that, though, I would have to get still like a cheap DVD player for downstairs and then move the PS4 up here. And the only reason I would really do that, I'm not really interested in playing Destiny. The question would be, would I do that so that I could play like the Uncharted series, which I'm not crazy about? I don't know. I'm not sure that there's anything in specific on a console right now that I'm all about, you know, other than like Retron stuff. I don't know. It's something to think about. But anyway, we'll see. Is there like exclusive? Is there like a PS4 exclusive? Don't I need my old consoles for most last gen games? I mean, not really. Most of the stuff that I get on Xbox 360, I could get either on PS4 as well, or they've come out on PC. And the PS3 games are going to be mostly available on the PS4 stuff. And for the older console games, I've got my Retron for that. So I don't know. I just played around with the idea. It would mostly be like a Gran Turismo thing. I see. I don't know. You know, it's funny, Recruit. I tried Uncharted, the demos, and I was really underwhelmed with Uncharted. Like the controls felt really clunky to me, and like I don't know. I'm not sure. Get a Wii U for the next Zelda game. You know what? If the Wii U announced, here's the thing. If the Wii U announced that they were going to release not only a new Zelda game, but a new Metroid game, and I don't mean the garbage Metroid, non-Metroid, we're going to call it Metroid, but it's not Metroid. I don't mean that. I mean actual Metroid. I might be all over that game. Our place until dawn. No. Our vetoes until dawn. But anyway, so I hope all you lovely people are doing well, and yeah, let us get into it, folks. The time has come for us to slip back into the shadows with Alpha Protocol. Let's do it up. I don't even know what. I mean, I've heard of Zestiria, but I don't know a lot about it. Can you make a Patreon funding level a ridiculous one where you cannot veto? Not likely. Not likely. Sega! Not likely. His Excellency, President for Life, Field Marshal, Dermiser D, Dr. Dermiser D, VC, DSO, MC, Lord of all the Beasts of the Earth, Fishes of the Seas, Conqueror of the British Empire and Africa in general, and Arvstream in particular. Very nice. Well, you know, the second Tales game, the second Tales in the Sky game, or no, that's not Tales. That's Trails in the Sky, never mind. Legend of Heroes is the franchise I was thinking about. I thought that was already going to be out, but apparently it's not. And there's still like a little bit of a delay on it, so. Because the thing is, yeah, it would need to be a ridiculous level, and it would need to be one that is held at that level. So just getting up to the level when it immediately gets dropped off is not that. Ooh, look at this. I love these things. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, man. The Rome safe house, though. Look at that. It's so peaceful. Right? I like his new shirt. I'm liking the shirt. It's so peaceful. So relaxing. Tales games are ARPGs, yeah. Look at that, so peaceful. What books I got over here? Well, what?
Tragedy was averted to.
Oh my god, no. Come up with some new news. Well, it depends. I mean, like, I like action RPGs okay, but it's not, you know, it's not my favorite thing. Okay. Right. Okay. What options do we have here? What have we got? We got 3 options. We've got, okay, bug the CIA listening post. Avoid detection, do not engage American agents. Okay. Intercept NSA intelligence. Or identify Jibril al-Bara at Chateau. Get a positive visual ID on al-Bara. I think I'll try... I'm thinking the CIA listening post. Let's try that one. So let's go get some intel. Hey, what's up, Alphador? No problem, man. I like Paper Mario. I've played all the Paper Marios, actually. At least I shouldn't say that. All the ones that up through. If there's a new Paper Mario on Wii U, I did not play that. But, what the heck is a computer? Oh yeah, it's up here. Hey, what's up, Shatter? Just a little bit of time. I only started a few minutes ago. Right. Clearinghouse. Intel. There we go. Let's... Okay, we're still information agent hacking and sabotaging CIA computers and electronics. Purchasing this intel will expand your dossier in the United States International Intelligence Agency. Okay. Lovely. Let's get Arv to play Sticker Saga. Yeah, wasn't that the one that everyone really, like, hated with a passion, Sticker Saga? And then there was some pushback where some people actually said it was better than people said it was, and... Okay, CIA. CIA agents in the field are usually more athletic than their desk-bound contemporaries, though they are no match for a professional soldier. CIA agents are trained to instructed to avoid being caught in close quarters at all cost. Are given basic training in hand-to-hand combat, but instructed to avoid being caught in close quarters at all cost. CIA agents are also trained to listen for openings in an enemy's defense, namely the reloading of a weapon. A common training exercise has field agents seeking cover from a gunner with superior firepower and timing their return fire when the gunner reloads. Nice, Shatter. Okay. Oh, also I wanted to show you guys. For those of you who didn't see this the other day, I just wanted to show you that I'm all about that life. I'm all about that life. We got the table up here, we got the table up here, and of course, notice set for 2, and of course the hot tub. All about that life. Okay. Now, let's go do what we're gonna do. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. Alright, let's, so yeah, let's bug the CIA listening post. CIA listening post has been set up in an abandoned apartment building. The agents are running an investigation into Al Samad in Rome. Yeah, there you go, Thorg. And they likely have useful intel. Plumbing life. The plumbing life. Infiltrate the listening post, download the results of their investigation, plant a bug in the system to retrieve further developments. If possible, avoid detection and do not engage American agents. Intel acquired for this mission 2. You've acquired a dossier write-up of CIA agents whom you're likely to face in your mission. A former CIA agent provided you with security information that will make breaking into the security networks much easier. Good. Let's do it. I have played Free Space a long time ago. I don't remember much about it, though, Shatter.
I'm in. Seems pretty quiet.
It is a listening post. The CIA's upstairs, and they probably have a guard in the lobby, so keep an eye out.
Will do. Going to take a quick look around.
Alright, let's save this. Okay. And let's also... Shadow Operative, nice. Let's cut the video feed.
Cable's cut.
Huh? What do you mean static? It's alright. We'll check downstairs. Probably blew another fuse. What am I, the fucking electrician? Need a flashlight. Did you hear that?
I guess you are the electrician, aren't you? Okay. You'd have to have detective mode to play this? Yeah. Okay, install backdoor. Where the heck am I? Download Intel database. So I gotta go around and up. Alright. Down like that. Alright. 4 channels. I guess the word's out, Shattered. You're a pretty good mod. Oh man, we got guys on every level. It's the multi-level infiltration. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. You can see that. You can see a shadow on the inside of the door. That's pretty cool. That's cool. Look at that. That's slick. Why am I not getting a zoom in there? Should be getting a zoom in. Should be getting a zoom in there.
Mike, it looks like the third floor camera is being run by a dummy console on the second floor. If you can find it, you can loop the feed and sneak past.
Alright, well, I'll see what I can do, Mina. Callback data, nice. That'll be good for some extra money. Konami pulled out of AAA gaming, really? Oh, is that the whole thing about how they're not going to do any more Metal Gear stuff again or something? What are we doing on this? Distract operatives. Let's deactivate those cameras. Okay. Camera system deactivated. Now, time to install backdoor.
Accessing the database.
Cool.
And downloading the software.
All right. Receiving. We're good.
Listening in on the listening post. Gotta love this job.
Nice. Checkpoint reached. Lovely. Now, does that mean... Okay, so there's the download the intel, the database. Okay. But... I don't know what level that's on, though. It might be over here. Okay, so I have to go up again. I agree with you, Burner. I agree with you. I do think it's possible to overdo the open world, because the problem with an open world game sometimes is it begins to feel too generic and too unfocused and ultimately gets boring. It's weird. Sometimes the more options that you have, the more boring a particular game can be. I think The Witcher is so good that it prevents this problem, but it's close though. I mean, there's times when I feel like The Witcher is a little overwhelming, and I feel like less might have been more, to be perfectly honest. These cameras are down. Yeah, exactly. I put some listening in your listening. Yeah, I have never had a problem with linear games, honestly. I've just never... I mean, I don't like rail shooters, you know, but I've never minded. I've never been like, oh my god, the game is... like, my freedom is being destroyed. Like, come on. Like, I'd rather have a better, more focused experience. Like anything else, it depends on how it's done, you know. I have no idea how I missed him.
Well, that's interesting.
So is this. Have a seat. Nice. I thought so too, Dragon. But of course it has to do with, it's also making a die roll, right? So... Wow, this is a fast freaking hack. No. I'm not even going to take a chance if it's going to go that quickly. This is a really fast... Hey, what's up, Royx? This is a really, really fast hack. Wow. These guys are no joke. This is a fast freaking hack. I'm not sure what we've got dramatic music going on here, to be honest with you. But we do. Skills trump dice. I see, I agree with you. I agree with you, Dragon. Or they ought to. Special ammo. Ooh, what is this? Carbide Matrix. What the hell is that? Oh, Silencer Mark III. Oh, yes. Super legit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Her. Too legit. Silencer Mark III. More damage. Nice. That's badass. Okay, cool. So for those of you who have played Battlefront, what right now is your take on it? Are you guys happy with it? Is there a general, oh my god, it's EA, therefore it's terrible? What's the general opinion about it? More hacking. A lot of money in this. Unlock dossier info. I'm gonna have to check out this dossier info later. Battlefront's exactly what we expected. Battlefield 4 with blasters. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. It really looked like that to me. And I mean, I understand that Battlefront's never been much about the single player. I get it. But you can't put even any single player game in it, really. I don't like it. Let's try that again. I didn't identify it fast enough. There we go. Okay, here we go. What do we got? It's fine. EPA sucks. It's something revolutionary. Jetpacks are fun. Nobody wanted it. Hey, what's up, Michelle? They could make a nice Galactic Conquest map. Yeah, I could see that. From Terrence Granger, Vince Foreman, AP. Vince, do the letters AP mean anything to you? And no, please, oh please, don't bring up your porn-inspired interpretation of what the letters might mean. I might be hallucinating, but I was running skims on the Echelon, and I could have swore I picked up a ton of emails with AP in the subject tags. But as soon as I looked, they were gone, like someone yanked them out of the filter just as soon as I saw them. As I typed that, I realized how insane it sounds. Anyway, let me know if that makes any sense. Oh, and speaking of eavesdropping on emails, you might just want to tell your wife about your girlfriend because, well, if you're a sailor with a girl at every port, she's a girl with a sailor on every ship. And seriously, that woman sends the filthiest emails I've read, and I read everyone's email. Terrence. Odd. B. Form of Inform. Hey, sexy. Hey, honey, I can't wait to see you. Only another week. I can't believe they sent you to South Carolina. I mean, really, they should pay you double for having to set foot in that god-awful place. Shots fired on South Carolina. When are you going to retire and stop traveling all the time? I mean, it would be one thing if you worked for the government and they sent you to exciting places like Istanbul or Rome, but can't you sell aluminum sheds without having to go on month-long business trips? Oh, well, I miss you. Love, B. Aluminum sheds. Aluminum sheds, ladies and gentlemen. Why am I getting the super dramatic music here? I think we may have gotten stuck on the super dramatic music for some reason.
Control room's locked from the inside.
No other entrances I can see. Looks like the only way to get it to open is to get them to open it.
I'll think of something. Looks like an air conditioning duct. Too small to fit through, but... this ought to do the trick.
What are you doing? Mike, don't kill them. There's got to be another way.
Just giving them a scare. A little something I learned in third period science.
What the hell?
Have a seat, CIA guy. Ah, pizza. The CIA uses a lot of pizza. Whoa, God. There we go. Nice. Let's access that email. Okay, here we go. I think a lot of people feel that way. Let's see. From dispatch to more. Georgia update 1811. We received another dead drop communique from the Curveball. Claims our rogue is operating in Taiwan. Great. Really narrows it down. A lot of help that is. You know the drill, though. Start filtering and snooping. Oh, it sounds like they were looking for me. S. Roberts to Terrence Granger. Al Barra. Okay, a bit more on subject Al Barra. Found an Al Samad operative that was willing to talk after a few minutes of fake drowning. Oh, God. He tells me Al Barra is some kind of academician. He doesn't know what field of study or university. One thing's for certain, he's verified the prior contact's claim that Al Barra is operating in and around Italy. I'm sure a simple check for universities in the area should turn up information on him. I'll update you if I extract more. Undisclosed to more. We have a curveball rumor of a rabid asset operating in our sector. The contact is unverified and claims to be a deep mole and gave us a valid confirmation code, which makes this rumor actionable. We're going to do this one by the book and not take any chances, so I'm operating an internal threat audit. This case is open as Georgia. Send any leads or information to that subject docket. First thing we need to know, agency. The contact didn't give us full details on who the spy was working for. CIA, NSA, MI6, Mossad, assume anything. CL wasn't lying when I said we're grasping at straws. In case this is one of ours, move all dispatches to need-to-know dissemination list until further notice. You must be referring to me, I assume. That I'm the rogue. Hey, Div, what's up? Oh, now I just have to exit the listening post. Oh. Okay. And I reached a checkpoint, huh? Okay. Why do I get the feeling this isn't going to be that easy? Wow. Oh my god, thank goodness for freaking evasion. Oh, it was evasion. That was evasion. He literally, like, popped open the thing and I did my evasion thing. I was like, whoosh. You don't see me. You see nothing. You see nothing. And I didn't hurt anybody. Oh, yeah. Objectives completed, 7 out of 7. That was a short little mission. XP earned from objectives, 1150. XP earned from defeating enemies, 50. XP earned from evading enemies, 30. Hidden loot found, 10. Enemy loot taken, 1. Total cash acquired, 28,000. Agent Thornton infiltrated a CIA listening post conducting an investigation into Al-Samad's presence in Rome. Thornton was tasked with infiltrating the listening post, downloading the results of their investigation, and bugging the CIA computers to retrieve further developments. Thornton was asked to avoid detection and not to engage American agents. Bonus objective, using creative problem-solving, Agent Thornton flushed guards out of their monitor room by sabotaging the post ventilation system. Agent Thornton planted a bug in the CIA database to monitor ongoing surveillance in the area. As the CIA gets information, Agent Thornton will have access to it as well. Thornton also downloaded information from the CIA databanks concerning their investigation into Al-Samad, accomplishing his mission. Effect, new intel available. Says you should mod him here to balance out the scales. Yes. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. Rob Elleron. Very nice. I know exactly, right, Thorg? All right, guys. So, look at all these zeros. No enemies killed. 5 enemies knocked out. 5 enemies subdued. 0 damage sustained. 2 pistol shots fired. I missed on both of them. Everything else was 000. 8,372. 7.84 seconds. Look at this, guys. 0 orphans created. 0. That means none. That means there were no, Rob from Game Crashers recruit, there were no agents, there were no orphans created. Not this day. Not on my watch. No orphans created. Just saying.
Mike, I've just detected a source within the VCI branch office doing a search for your profile. Although they've got the height wrong.
Why are they doing a search now? They already found me.
It looks like the analyst isn't doing it on company time. I have the workstation called up. It's using the workstation Parker used while he was undercover as a Halbeck contractor.
That bastard Parker
The ID on
did
the
it.
badge used to access the office is a Madison St. James.
Porn star.
What's her role at the company?
A full background check may take some time, but from skimming her dossier, she looks like a new employee.
Got a picture?
Calling it up now.
She's pretty. Recognize her?
No, I think I'd remember. But if she's tied to Marburg, I think we've got a way to get to him after all.
Kids be saved. All right. Look at this, baby. Look at this. I'm about to max out that stealth. Actually, wait a second. Improved pistol critical hit. Okay, I am going to do that, actually. Because I do want to keep these equal if I can. Shadow Operative Expert. Okay, almost got these things maxed out. I want to get these up to full on both sides. I also want to take a look at the perk that I got. It was not professional. It was professional courtesy. When you encountered CIA operatives in Rome, you made sure to use non-lethal force in subduing them, so I get a 10% armory discount from Rome vendors. Nice. Yeah, Satobo, you know, I mean, look. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. All right.
Tragedy was averted today.
Oh, be quiet about the tragedy. All right. I'm going to check out my computers up here because I saw that there's new items added in the store, so I want to see exactly what that means. Let's take a look at email first. Wow. From me to Mike Thornton. Well done, Mike. I'm glad you're able to get in and out of the listening post without any loss of life. No doubt you have a light of haste. All right, sounds good. What's up, Smacky Butts? Hey, Mano. No doubt you have a lot of hate for the government that sold you out, but I'm glad you understand that those men in the listening post are fellow citizens of yours who had no hand in what happened to you, Mina. Yep. From Mailer Demon to Mike Thornton, Leland file you wanted. This email is sent from the CIA listening post. Remember the days when we weren't allowed to spy on our own citizens and only had jurisdiction over foreigners? I should thank those terrorists for making my job a lot more fun. Oh, wow. On that subject, attached is the Leland bit I was telling you about. Hope you're not trying to work up a case in the sky. He has more friends in government than a Washington, D.C. whore. Now, don't lecture me about the insecure nature of email and blah, blah, blah. We're the CIA. We snoop on people's email, not the other way around. Chet. Downloaded! We do not... nobody snoops on the CIA's email, guys. Just keep that in mind. Let's see. Pete, you had wanted the numbers on that riot in Taipei. Well, PRC isn't talking, so I had to pull estimates from the hospitals. We have at least 100 dead, over 300 wounded. That's leaving out 3 hospitals that wouldn't report numbers. 3 Americans were killed, students studying abroad at the time. Hopefully that's the extent of it, but there might be more reported. 1 was beaten badly and bled to death. Another lit on fire. What's up, Darkacod? Third got off lucky with a single blow to the head that caused internal decapitation. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. Needless to say, this is going to be a big story in the States. In other news, Sung is officially alive. I confirm that. They're not just playing the Castro game and pretending the leader is still alive to keep up appearances. Okay, a single blow to the head that caused internal decapitation. I'm sorry, what the hell is internal decapitation? Yeah, or you Riot? Yes, Mackie. Apparently Riot's already happened. Good to see you. Good to see Good to see you, Dark, too. What the hell is internal decapitation? Is this like a spy thing that I've never heard of before? Internal decapitation? Breaking the spine and the neck. Google it. Do I want to Google it? Yeah, but like decapitation literally means the removal of a head. It's like when you break your ankle with a sock on. None of these are making me feel better. These are not, you guys are not helping. My tea says enjoy. What's up, curious? I know. Right. I'm sure that's a great Google search to do. Siri, what is internal decapitate? Good God. Okay, Frank. Department of Defense denies it. UK, Israel, and Turkey all deny it. They're not just saying this because they're afraid Saudi Arabia will bitch about missile attacks on their soil. They're genuinely unsure who fired those missiles. Best theory we have is rival terrorists. That, of course, raises the question why, and more importantly, where do they get the missiles? Please tell me one of your guys ordered this hit. At least then we know who pulled the trigger. After all, denying fault is way easier than investigating a mystery, Chet. What's up, Zgat? Disconnection between the nerves between spine and head, but only on the spinal cord. Already proven since the brain got smacked, it felt depressed. Okay, so it committed seppuku, basically, right? Is that what it did? Mr. Leland, the tunnel ceiling collapse along the Lefortovo tunnel was indeed due to faulty construction on our end. I'm 99% certain it's due to the epoxy used on the ceiling cement, with a short-term adhesive due to its fractional cost, and a sheet came loose. 2 are dead, 1's injured. Don't worry, Chief, I've already got the cover story rolling. The collapse took place near the entrance, and I paid off 3 Moscow news networks to report that a truck drove over the overpass that far exceeded the bridge's posted weight rating. This, they're reporting, is what caused our perfectly safe tunnel to suffer a minor structural anomaly. All that's left for me is for me to pay out the families of the dead. I'm assuming typical death rates, unless you want to authorize an exception for this one. Will Henderson, VP Eurasian Public Relations, Halbeck International. Hello, Ms. Lake. Let's see. Hello, Ms. Lake. Know any good media outlets in Russia? I found some information regarding a Moscow tunnel collapse caused by Halbeck penny pinching, and more interestingly, the cover-up that follows. Figured this might make for an interesting human interest story. M. Thornton. I love undercutting Halbeck this way. Absolutely love it. Ooh, 2 AP. +1 rep is Scarlet Lake. Nice. Clearinghouse credentials. Hey, Mike, a contact of mine put me in touch with a black market dealer in your area, someone operating under the alias of Licinius. I had you added to the list of approved buyers in his clearinghouse store extension. Hopefully you won't need a small arsenal to get the job done, but if you need weapons and supplies, here's another potential source. Mina. Thank you, Mina. Thank you, Mina. It's time to get more stuff. More stuff. 102,000. Come on, give me that 3-star. Oh my God, how long am I gonna have to wait for an awesome pistol? I'm getting a better pistol. Guys, I'm gonna get a better pistol. That is, after I get intel, which I'm going to do shortly. But I'm getting a better pistol. There's no reason for me to continue to use my old, not-so-good pistol. This is still my beginner pistol. Wow, that armor is sick. Sound dampening sucks, though. Yeah, I'm getting a better pistol. What do we got? Accurate at the expense of a small clip, poor recoil control. Highly accurate at the expense of a small clip and poor recoil control. Stable, light recoil, a generous clip, but below average stopping power. Very stable with light recoil and a generous clip of below average stopping power. No, not yet I haven't. Look at that. I might get that one. There was another thing. Let me see what I got. All that stuff I have equipped. I got calibrated shotgun recoil springs. Do you mean the armor? Ammo pouch, carbine. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Thorg. Wow. Yeah, I got to replace that weave. I'm going to do that now, actually. Okay, here we go. Summer clothing. Oh, I bet that would be lovely. Back. Yeah, wow. Carbide matrix. Wow. That is awesome. Wow, thanks, Thorg. That's sick. Okay, I gotta sell that. I gotta sell my armor that I just had there. Sell. That anymore. Okay, so I'm getting a better pistol. Actually, wait a second. Let me... Because I picked up a couple of these things, and since I never use these items, like, I don't... Man, I should have specialized in assault rifles, I think. The shotgun is useful in some circumstances, but not very much. Okay. So, we've got the Ritter Groupman. Okay, that's -1 recoil, -2 ammunition. 3 more accuracy, 3 more stability. That's better in everything, but cuts down on damage. That's... Okay, so this improves everything but damage. I'm looking at that Sidewinder, I think. 21 plus 1. 31 plus 1. That improves everything except damage. Yeah, I'm going to buy that. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to sell. We're going to equip that new gun. Oops. My first new pistol, and I'm like way into the game. And I finally got my first new pistol. Okay, good. So it moves the stuff over automatically. That's nice. Cool. All right. All right. Now we're going to sell. Tender does. Okay, now we're going to sell some stuff. I'm going to sell my old pistol. And my silencer Mark II. So. And sell. Nice. I think that's good. Now we can, still out of tranquilizer ammo, which is annoying. Okay, now I need to buy some intel. Buy. Okay. Now it's time to take a look at all of the dossier info that we've got, because we got a bunch of new dossier info. So let's see what it is. First of all, let's start with faction. Alright, we got Alpha Protocol, also mods 100%. DOS CIA is 100%. G22 is 33%. Halbeck's 100%. NSB is 100%. Okay. What about individuals, though? Westridge is 20%. Parker is 40%. Albatross 33. Shahid is 100%. Darcy 3. Okay, I'm sure. A lot of people are liked by a lot of people. Okay, here's Jibril Al-Bara. Al-Bara is a practiced socialite, and while he's difficult to track at most times, his gatherings attract many noteworthy figures in Europe and beyond, many of them well-connected. As much as harming Al-Bara would cause repercussions within Al-Samad, harming his guests may cause repercussion in public circles. Okay, Al-Bara's desire for privacy versus his extensive social network are at odds with each other. He recognizes the need for networking and promoting himself, but does so in rigidly controlled conditions. Al-Bara is unlikely to meet guests at the gate, and once they are inside, he often has his servants or guards handle the formal escort procedures. Any attempt to reach Al-Bara will require getting past several layers of his compound, then being patient until he makes his eventual appearance. Okay. Henry Leland. Henry Leland made $250 million last year between his salary at Halbeck, his investments, and various other unreported means. A lean year for him. Profits have been in decline since 18 months into the Iraq War, when contracts shifted from large-scale construction and conventional military vehicles to small-scale security. Halbeck has yet to transition to the needs of a counter-terrorist war. They made their profits off of Cold War missile technology and orbital missile defense satellites. Madison St. James. Madison St. James has been in Italy less than a year. Her resume on file as the Veteran Combat Initiative lists her as fluent in Italian and passable at a few other languages, enough to land her a part-time job working for the VCI as a translator and file clerk. Nothing in her file lists her as being anything but professional in carrying out her duties. So she's obviously like a double agent. I think we can make sure that's clear. Judging from employer reports from his tenure at Halbeck, Marburg doesn't have a good read on people. In almost all respects, except for military hires, he's chosen employees poorly. He assumes professionalism and loyalty, yet doesn't test for it. But once an employee has proven themselves disloyal, he's quick to let them go and sever all ties. He gives people one chance to prove themselves, and if they let him down, he lets them go abruptly. Which is what he did with his assistant, because she's obviously an agent. And then Mina. Mina was at the National Security Administration for several years before coming to Alpha Protocol. They asked her to join out of college right after a calculus professor had told a friend in the NSA about her mathematical ability. All her reviews at the NSA bordered on above average to outstanding, but eventually she decided the work was not for her and resigned. According to records, Alpha Protocol contacted her the hour after she placed her resignation letter on her superior's desk at the NSA. Once Alpha Protocol explained their purpose and her assignment, she agreed to join the agency. Nasri Omendeng. Double agent there. Sung, Scarlet. Still working on Sis. There we go. Okay. Man, the bots are real tonight, huh? Lovely. Alright. Let's save. Whoops, no. Save that one. Alright. Ah, peace. Okay. I don't think I ever looked in this kitchen. What do we got in the kitchen here? Got the phone. Got the fridge. We got the nice little cabinet.
It's signed Good Times, Stephen Heck. Yeah.
Very nice, this kitchen. Very nice. Bedroom. These are books. No DVDs? Another bathroom. Very nice. Alright. Okay, let's do the next mission then. I know, right? Okay, intercept NSA intelligence. National Security Administration Echelon Hub is concealed within a gelato shop in Rome. Infiltrate the shop, tap into the intelligence server, and see if you can pick up anything on Al-Samad's or Halbeck's activities in Rome. I have no intelligence on this, really. I feel like this is going to be a long mission, but I don't want to. I'm hoping I do this and then I get a chance to get intel from someone else. I hope. Identify Jibril Al-Bara at Chateau. Intel suggests an ally of Shahid, Jibril Al-Bara, is hosting a fundraising banquet at a chateau in the Italian countryside. Infiltrating the estate shouldn't be difficult, but once there, you'll need to scan the guests one by one to identify Albara. While you'll be equipped with a sniper rifle, you should only need it if you encounter resistance. Rifle is equipped with a digital scope that can upload images of targets to your handler and check for a match. Once you've identified Albara, leave the premises or deal with them as you see fit. You acquired an update to your dossier on Jibal Albara, your target for this mission. Informant has provided you with the database of Al-Samad identities. This will allow faster investigation of suspects. I was thinking about it. I'm going to get Gelato later, but I want to get some intel on that mission, so I'm hoping that some becomes available.
Yep. Got a good view of the estate where this meeting is supposed to take place. What now?
Albara's our target. He's supposed to be here tonight.
Well, glad I brought this rifle. But what's the deal with the scope?
It can transmit images to me in real time.
Don't you read your dossier, Mike?
And I'll run their picture through the database. See if we get a match. The longer you focus on a target, the quicker I can make an ID. The ID is all I need.
And if the target's a scumbag, I take him out?
That's your call. If you decide to shoot, just make sure you don't do it if the target's inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who Albara's meeting, so taking anyone else out may have repercussions, depending on who their friends are. Roman artist. Made a name for himself last year with a controversial exhibit in Paris.
This whole thing is done with a sniper rifle? That's kind of cool. Alright, let's save this like that.
Some local juvenile offenses, but otherwise he's clean. Not our target. Owns a sports car dealership in Naples. Does a lot of international business, but no criminal record. Not our guy.
Who's this guy?
A nobody.
Looks like the guards are clear. Moving up to the next position.
Weird. Interesting. So this whole thing... Alright. That's cool.
In position.
All right. Let's begin. Security guard. He's clean.
Do I want to know?
Well, she's a little underdressed.
Definitely a cold night from the looks of it.
All right, Mike.
Oh, Mike. Oh, behave. This is reminding me of that spy game. There's a spy game that came out that's just about this. Oh, you bastard.
Spanish celebrity talk show host. He's a known meth user, but nothing related to financing terrorists or arms smuggling.
Okay.
We can catch the news later, provided we don't make it. Private security, ex-special forces. Not our man, but definitely a professional. He planned and led the assault that took back the hijacked British jet last year.
I remember reading about that. Should I get an autograph for him?
No, I work for the infamous Mike Thornton. Compared to you, he's small time.
Aw, that's so sweet, Mina. Alright, who else we got? Whoa, oh. For a minute I thought that was like a drone. I'm like, there's a drone hovering over the...
Dutch flower baron. He's suspected of dipping into the drug trade. But that's all I've got. Nothing really incriminating.
I'm in position overlooking the chateau. A lot of guests tonight.
Interesting.
I see. Mike, be very...
Careful, I know. I don't want a mob after me before we have a target.
He's a curator for one of the museums in town. His latest exhibit on the Crusades has drawn some fire, but otherwise he's clean.
All right, so far so good. I know, right? Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. Looks like Darcy.
An American novelist. He's got a bestseller right now on corporate involvement in the Middle
Oh my
East.
god, he's me!
Any good?
I'm waiting for the movie. Anyway, nothing on him. He's a cop in Rome. Must be moonlighting as a bodyguard for one of these guys.
I feel like half these guys are sketchy. Come on, guy. There he is.
Immigrated to France from the West Bank about 10 years ago and serves on the board of directors for the Christian Islamic Confederation.
I know, right?
He's practically a saint. Keep looking.
A lot of guests here. What, a car? You? No. There's somebody I'm missing somewhere. Maybe there's a guy up there somewhere that I'm not seeing. Is there a guy up there that I'm not seeing? Yes, Shatter, that's definitely true. Where's... Ah, look at that guy.
That's Albara. That's him.
Take him out.
Hold on. A lot of State Department and Interpol records. State Department says he's dirty. Interpol says his finances are legitimate, though. And
Mina, do I take him out?
none of these State Department records are sourced. I can't tell where they came from, or when. Best I can tell, their intel was added to his sheet a few months before you
So
left
it's
for Saudi
BS.
Arabia.
It's
He's a member
BS.
of Al-Samad, right?
I don't know. I'd say yes. But I might be wrong. You can take him out, or we can abort. It's up to you.
No, I don't buy it.
I'm aborting the mission.
I don't buy
All
it.
right, Mike.
I don't buy it. I do not buy it. That whole thing is sketchy. Interpol says he's legit. Somehow something gets added because of what the State Department says. No, BS. That was a cool mission. I like that mission. The whole, it's just a sniper rifle. That's cool. I like that. Objectives completed, 4-4. XP earned from objectives, 2150. Earned from meeting defeating. Right, no orphans. I know. 0 orphans. Someone wants him dead. Exactly, Sotopos. The question is, who wanted him dead? Who in our government wanted him dead? That's the question. 180 for earned from evading enemies. 0 hidden loot found. 0 enemy loot taken. 6450 total cash acquired. Agent Thornton infiltrated a local estate in search of Jibril Albara, suspected high-ranking member of Al-Samad. Albara was believed to be hosting a fundraising banquet at a chateau in the Italian countryside. So Agent Thornton set up a surveillance post within sight of the main gates. Thorg wanted him dead? What? Damn it, Thorg. How could you do that? Catching the last of the guests, they were arriving. Agent Thornton identified all the guests at the gate without being spotted. After failing to spot Albara at the main gate, Agent Thornton moved deeper into the chateau and staked out the guest house. Agent Thornton identified all the targets at the guest house being spotted. How would they have been spotted? After failing to spot Albara at the guest house, Agent Thornton staked out the chateau. Agent Thornton identified Albara and waited for the background check to be complete. Upon receiving the information, Albara's ties to Shahid were confirmed, but he seemed innocent of any wrongdoing, so Agent Thornton departed the premises after making a positive ID. It seemed Agent Thornton's activities in Rome had been successful in covering Halbeck's plans. Upon returning to the safe house, Thornton had a message waiting for him requesting a meeting at a local cafe concerning Halbeck. Access email and safe house for new mission details. So, nobody killed, knocked out, blah, 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 blah. No pistol accuracy, no shotgun shots, no 00000. Once again, 0 orphans created. Yes, thanks, Thorg. 0 medical bills. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call a professional agent. No orphans created. No medical bills. It's a perfect rating.
What's that beeping noise?
A new museum exhibit has caused chaos in the streets of Rome. The Roman Museum of Natural History opened up its Crusades exhibit earlier last week, prompting claims of religious intolerance by protesters who have crowded the downtown area and even threatened visitors. Officials for the museum defended the exhibit, claiming it was a critical examination of the time period based on historical evidence. Roman police have kept the scene under control, but fear a full-scale riot could break out if the numbers gathered outside the museum continue to increase.
More organized crime violence on the Taipei subway system tonight. Police say that a drug courier was
I already did that. Highlight that to remind me when I have to kill everybody in the next mission. Listen, you know, I will do what is presented to me. Okay, Mercurius? I will do what is presented to me. That's what I'm all about. Okay. Let's go find out what's going on with this email. Okay. Hello, Mr. Thornton. I have a friend in Moscow who owes me a favor. I'm sure she can help me get this story in the circuits. It's never the fuck-ups that cause such a scandal. It's the cover-ups. Fortunately, people never learn that, and so I have a job. Scarlet Lake. You're a cheap-ass 1,000. Bah. Hey, Mike. Westridge is spending the day in the shooting range, so nobody's looking over my shoulder for the time being. I was going to see if I can't dig up a little on the agents that were in Saudi Arabia with you. Who do you want me to research? Mina. Parker. It's always the quiet, antisocial type. Dig around and see what you can find on Parker, assuming he hasn't already covered his tracks. I think it actually might be him. Westridge. Parker. I think it's Parker. From Jibral Al-Bara, Mr. Thornton. If you stalk a man with political and criminal connections, kill him before he uses his contacts to track you down. I know that you were lurking outside the chateau, but don't know why. Consider my interest piqued. I refuse to let you intimidate me. Let's meet face to face. See if you have the guts to kill me in broad daylight. Meet me at the Cafe Triunfo, Jibral Al-Bara. Got this email from Jibral. It was a little odd that he found out who I was, and odder still that he wants to talk with me. No, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. That's okay. What's up, Shadow? I mean, it's gotta be Parker. Okay, contact Jibral Al-Bara. Let's do that. Okay, what do we got on the intel side? Not that. That. Okay. Practice socialite. Al-Bara's desire for okay, secret fact. Jibral is a confirmed cell leader of Al-Samad. And while his sympathies clearly lie with the terrorist organization, the State Department has implicated him in various financial corruption scandals. But this information doesn't match Interpol's financial records on Al-Bara. Strangely enough, the State Department's evidence was added to Al-Bara's file a few months before Operation Desert Spear was set in motion to deal with Shahid. Strangely enough, yeah, I'll bet. Let's see. I don't make a habit of sitting down to sip coffee with terrorists. Ah! That's funny. Marburg still carries out VCI field operations, and judging from the debriefings, he's a one-man army. He's carried out operations in Kuwait, South Africa, and was believed to have been involved in an oil refinery explosion in Moscow. In each instance, he was in and out quickly and efficiently. Okay. Alright, well, the next step is to go to the place that I don't have any intel for. Absorb the peacefulness. Which is too bad, quite frankly, but, you know, that's fine. Exactly. Bad guys get the good coffee. Alright. I don't like the fact I have no intel going into here, but National Security Administration Echelon Hub is concealed within a gelato shop in Rome. Infiltrate the shop, tap into the intelligence server, see if you can pick up anything on Alcimad's or Halbech's activities in Rome. Time for some gelato, guys. Oh, snap. I'm not the first one with this idea.
I think I just got salmonella by looking at this place.
Gotta keep the public from dropping in for a cone.
Good point. I'd say their cover is working beautifully.
Okay. You'll need to come up with a good reason to be here. Looks like they're scheduled for server maintenance and security upgrades this month. That might get you in.
We're all professional agents. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
I hope
Think so, Eshel?
Remember, if the post is compromised, they'll shut it down, and we'll lose our access. You'll also need to give the correct handshake code to identify yourself as an agent.
Secret handshakes? What are we, the Shriners?
It's a specific passphrase that
Shriners.
rotates on a monthly basis. You give the correct phrase, they give the correct response, and you both know everything's on the level.
So what's the code?
Tell them that the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year. They should respond with, yes, but the Alps are lovely all year long.
Got it. Let's see if anybody's home.
Adirondacks are beautiful this year. Oh my god. What? He's like,
Can I help you?
I'm here to fix the computers.
We don't have a problem with the computer.
I hear the Adirondacks are beautiful this time
hey,
of
what's
year.
up, Benito?
I don't like the mountains. And you're here to fix the computers?
He didn't give the response phrase. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Say, about those Adirondacks.
I told you I don't like mountains.
This guy's full of it.
Come on. I'll show you the computers.
That's not the response phrase. Stay on guard, Mike. If my code is out of date, they might suspect you're not on the level.
So, my friend, what do you need?
Nothing serious. Just here to upgrade your security systems.
Oh, okay, you got it. So, no more computer troubles, eh?
You should be all set. Fort Meade can rest easy now.
Hey, my friend. Gone to go?
What the hell just happened? Does anybody have any idea what just happened in that mission? Agent Thornton successfully infiltrated an NSA Echelon hub under the cover of a Roman gelato shop. Code signals were not immediately recognized, indicating a possible breach of operational security. The agent manning the station may not have been NSA at all. Despite the proprietor's unusual behavior... Yeah, I agree, Sotolbo. This whole thing is... Right, Wee Willie? Something is messed up about that. Despite the proprietor's unusual behavior, Agent Thornton navigated the conversation without raising suspicion. I know, right? It's an incredibly difficult mission. He just pulled the cone out of his back pocket. I don't... I did it! Seems Agent Thornton's activities in Rome have been successful in uncovering Halbech's plans, returning to the safe house, Thornton had a message waiting for him, requesting a meeting at a local cafe concerning Halbech. Blah, blah, blah. That's right. It's so weird. This is messed up, man. Really, really odd. I could have just executed him, I guess. That's not how I roll. It's really strange. Here we go. Email sent from the NSA tap established in Rome. Found this data fragment in the Echelon cache. Thought you'd like it since I think the data is talking about the same Conrad Marburg fellow you were pursuing. You already have this data, junk it, otherwise add to the file, Luke. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, that's more dossier info. Alan Parker, born in South Dakota, bachelor's in mathematics from Dartmouth, master's and PhD at the University of Chicago. His dissertation was entitled Applications of Perturbation Theory on Social Hysteria. At the risk of sounding like a total nerd, it's pretty fun, crazy reading. It's all about dissecting social spikes in alcoholism, depression, suicide, support of dictators, and so on, to things like prices of beer, availability of fresh produce, and stock market volatility. Joined the CIA after college and became a rather successful analyst. Solid work ethic and performance, but his personality issues blocked any hope of promotion. Unlike virtually everyone else in the agency, Parker actually has a family, well, in a manner of speaking. His wife died of alcohol-related illness, and while her obituary says she's survived by a daughter, the young Miss Parker seems to have dropped all communication with her family. Now, his record sure makes it look like he's just a mathematically brilliant worker bee for the State Department. Since that was too boring to be true, I dug around a bit. There are long stretches of time throughout his career when his CIA work logs indicate he was working on projects that sounded suspiciously easy, like monitoring petty drug dealers or counting casualties in a CIA dust-up. So I asked him about a few of these projects he was on, and he didn't remember, stuttered a bit, and then wandered off topic. This is not a man I've ever known to forget anything at all. So long story short, turns out he's been doing Black Ops for decades. Those workloads were just cover-ups when he was doing top-secret work for the government. Work that's essentially Alpha Protocol-type operations, only this was before AP was ever charted. As for his work on Desert Spear, it's odd that he was assigned to the mission. Seems a crisis response op is straightforward vengeance wet work. Trouble is, I can't find much on his work on the op. All records of his involvement in the operation are sterile write-ups that leave off a ton of details. But apparently Parker is allowed to sign off on his own reports, so I guess he can easily cover up anything and everything he wants to hide. So there you go. Parker's got a long, long history with Alpha Protocol and the deniable espionage efforts that have come before it. Make of it what you will. I'll keep digging, though I'm starting to think Parker's hobbies include shredding documents and censoring documents, Mina. I still don't trust it. I didn't know you were a local fascination. Mike, just a heads up, someone's been running a lot of web searches with keywords Mike Thornton and Michael Thornton in the Milan area. Whoever's doing it did it through a Halbeck Milan office computer, though they used a public terminal, so I can't trace it back to a particular end user. I'll let you know if I find out more, Mina. Okay. Let's take a look at our own intel, shall we? And then there's just one mission to go to, and that is to go talk to what's-his-face. Meet with the guy. Before I do that, though. 60%. Here we go. Parker's the agency's custodian, responsible for shutting down Alpha Protocol if it's in danger of being compromised. According to Parker, there have been many iterations of Alpha Protocol with different names in the past, and he's been with them since the beginning as an accountant and analyst, helping to terminate each incarnation and move on to the next, always fulfilling the same functions and watching the world to make it safe for United States interests. I got more info, I think, on Marburg, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Marburg keeps his mission in mind. He has no sense of bravado or chivalry and will retreat from a battle if a prolonged firefight is jeopardizing his mission. He expects the same of his subordinates, and they all understand the nature of sacrifice when it comes to accomplishing an objective. Lovely gentleman. Okay. Alright, well, that just leaves the one mission. That's easy. Moment of peace, and there we go. Contact Jibril Al-Bara. Meet with Jibril Al-Bara at a cafe in Rome and find out what he knows about Halbeck's presence in the city and how Al-Samad may be involved. You've acquired a dossier write-up of Marburg. Alright, let's find out what's going on with this dude.
No sign of Al-Bara yet.
Maybe he stood you up.
I don't know. Something feels wrong.
Well, stay alert.
This could be a setup.
I'm starting to trust your instincts.
Sorry, that's...
Switch off your transmitter. If you reach for your gun, one of my men will put a bullet in your skull.
Marburg.
Transmitter's off. I don't plan on reaching for my gun unless you make it necessary.
Once I have the information I need, I plan to leave. You will not be harmed.
What the hell is this guy? I mean, I know
Perhaps
who he
you
is,
thought you could enter Rome under the radar. You almost did. But you broadcast your location. Eventually.
I had to. You were my last lead. I'm here to find out what Halbech is doing in Rome and their ties to Al-Samad.
And what led you to believe that Halbech has any interests in Rome or Al-Samad?
Are you denying that either one is true?
I do not believe you would have come here without evidence.
And what makes you think that?
You aren't here in an official capacity. You are operating under Alpha Protocol.
Interesting. Considering the program's secret, I would have expected you to say traitor, unless you have insider knowledge.
If you think you're the first to be abandoned by your government, you would be wrong.
Voice acting is awesome.
You are Michael Thornton, an American citizen, but you have traveled extensively since birth. A known freelancer.
I'm an operative now. After Saudi, I had to change my 5-year plan. I'm guessing you're here to confirm the file you have on me. Anything else you need to check?
Reports place you as someone loyal to your country, and who believes in carrying their missions through.
Is that so odd?
In today's day and age, yes. But not to me.
So you know a great deal about me, and I know who you are. You're Leyland's right-hand man, his lackey, toady, henchman. And you wear those gloves to keep the blood off your hands. I've read your dossier. You've lived a full life. Kuwait, South Africa, that oil refinery explosion in Moscow. It's like a concert tour with you.
Yes. You, on the other hand, have managed to enter Rome quietly. I didn't know you were here until an hour ago. You're skilled at keeping a low profile. No murders, no public announcements.
That's how I roll, dog. No orphans.
Very impressive.
What happened to Albara?
Dead, of course. Once you'd ID'd him, well, his use to me was at an end.
Damn, son.
In less than a day's time, you have already managed to cause me considerable inconvenience. Now,
Stone cold.
Tell me what you're doing here.
Hey, take it easy, bro.
I was tracking down a lead, and it looks like I've found it.
I see. So you thought all you had to do was wait and we would speak. Interesting.
What I don't understand, though, is why we're talking at all. Unless keeping me alive is important for some reason.
I have orders, and I am a cautious person.
So am I. And I think we have room to negotiate.
No, I am not authorized to make deals.
This is creepy.
Besides, I believe you have nowhere to go for help. In that situation, it is a rare man who goes to his enemy's door. So, yes, this is a social call. A warning. You have proven yourself capable, but pursuing this course of action will not serve you any longer. Go underground, hide, but stay out of our way.
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die.
Oh, snap.
We know you've been in contact with one of your fellow agents. That contact will die if you persist.
What?
And then we will kill you.
Those are your terms. Allow you to carry out your mission, and I stay out of the way.
Yes.
You realize I would be betraying my country.
Yes, and that does not change my terms. I understand your feelings, and I encourage you to set them aside.
So we're done here. I leave Rome, leave you to your plan, and that's it.
Yes. What you do next is up to you, but there are only 2 immediate choices. Leave, you live. Stay, you...
You don't seem like the corporate stooge type. In fact, you seem like someone who doesn't take orders at all, especially from someone like Leyland.
Are you questioning my loyalty?
I am, but not in the way you think. I've read your dossier. From where I'm standing, it doesn't seem like Halbech's any better than the governments that you've served with. In fact, they're like a government unto themselves, and if you think for a second that they give a rat's ass